What's up, YouTube? This your man Ray Maple. Just a quick video about the Goldwing tires. I went on a trip last year, put this tire on right here, and it had worn down in the middle like this. You see, it's got about 430 seconds of tread life left. I really didn't want to chance it because I'm going on another trip this year right here, a couple of them. So I had to replace my tire. I usually replace my own tires. These are my tools that I use, my spoons and my rim protectors. Centromac wheel weight right here. Centromac, put that on to keep the tires from wearing uneven and having cup spots in them. Okay, now I stopped going with the Bridgestone tire because it was soft in the middle, and this tire right here only had 5,500 miles on it. So I went with the Dunlop Elite 4. I was reading the reviews on it, and they said this tire has a hard center with a soft outside edge. So I'm going to see if this one will hold up better than the Bridgestone tire does. If this doesn't work, I'm going to go with a car tire on the back of my motorcycle, because I'm not going to be replacing tires every season. This tire right here, the Bridgestone, we took a trip down to Buffalo, from Buffalo, New York to Atlanta, Georgia. While we was in Atlanta, Georgia, we went up to Southern Honda Power Sport in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Came back to Atlanta. From Atlanta, we went down to St. Petersburg, Florida. From St. Petersburg, Florida, we went down to Key West. When I got back to Buffalo, this is how my tire was worn. A big flat groove in the middle. You can see it. It still has life in it, but you know, for the trip that I'm going to take this year, I really don't want to chance it going back out of town again and putting this tire, leaving this tire on and having a flat tire on the road. So I just changed it now. Now your tires, this yellow dot here is supposed to be lined up with the valve stem. That's supposed to put the tire close in balance. Most people usually don't do that. I tried to do it on this one right here. You see the yellow dot here. It's off from the valve stem a little bit, but I couldn't spin the tire on the rim in order to get this to be here. But it really doesn't matter because I have the Centromac wheel weight. So when I put this on, it's going to balance this tire out. The one thing about these Centromac wheel weights, when you put the rim on the bike, you have to put this whole assembly up in as one. You're not going to be able to put the Centromac wheel weight on the studs and then put the tire on because there's not enough room to put it on. So you have to lift all of this up as one in order to put it on the Goldwing. And this is what I mean right here. That tire is so wide while it's inflated, and you can't push it in with this in here. This is how the Centromac wheel weight goes in here. Now with that in there, the diameter rim is not big enough to go around all of this. So what you have to do is you have to lift the rim and the tire with this on the back side up in here, all in as one. I've seen people lay the bike down on the side and do it like that, but I'm not laying my Goldwing down like that because it has too much stuff on it. It'll get the braking stuff. So I'm gonna have to lift this thing up high enough in the ceiling so I can pick this whole bike up and set this rim back in this bike. I'm gonna be riding this today, so I'm gonna let you know how long this Dunlop Elite 4 tire lasts any longer than the Bridgestone tire. This Bridgestone tire is what came on the Goldwing factory original, so I went right back with it again. The reason why I went with the Centromac wheel weights is because I had a guy balance my tires and the tires were cupped real bad. Half of the tire was good, but by it being cupped like that, it would not pass the New York State inspection. So I had to replace the tire that was on there. And like I said, it was half of the life left still on the tire, but the tire was cupped real bad. So when you put the Centromac wheel weights on there, you don't have to worry about it. I have them on the front of my bike and I have them on the back. They have two for each side on the Gold. When you pull the rotors off, and then you put the Centromac wheel weights on, and then you put the rotors back in it. So I'm gonna clock the miles in on the bike right now, and I'm gonna see how many miles I get with this Dunlop Elite 4. I read the reviews on it. The reviews came back real good from people that did reviews on it, and they like this tire a lot. So I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work out for me, I'm going with a car tire. All right, that should conclude this video right here. I will keep you posted and let you know how much more life you get out of these tires right here than you do the Bridgestone tires. And also, I pull a trailer with my Goldwing. My trailer's probably like 350 pounds, 400 pounds when it's loaded. So I had a passenger on the back too. So when you're down south in the southern states, they have concrete highways down there. With the torque of the Goldwing, it just shreds the tires, just chew them up like this. So I'm not going to be looking to replace a tire every season that I need a tire. So we're going to go with this Elite 4 right here. I mounted it 2 days ago. Now I'm off of work. I'm going to put this thing on today. So we're going to take this thing out for a test ride when I get it done, and then we're going to go from there. All right, peace. Holler back at you later. Oh, and remember, go Bills.